Forget everything you think you know about pixel art. It's not just retro anymore. It's a revolution in storytelling. And in this video, I'm revealing the most innovative pixel art games that are completely changing the future of indie gaming. Let's get into it. Kicking off our list is a game that redefines storytelling. Welcome to the atmospheric journey, Downhill, an adventure set in a strange world where day never ends. You've struck a deal to guide a protagonist named Fade, but she has her own opinions and will push back against your choices. Your relationship is the heart of the story, shaping the narrative and its ending. Fade's journey moves between two realities where time stands still, featuring puzzles, battles against time-frozen foes, and unsettling encounters with spirits who blur the line between ally and threat. Ever wanted to mix Stardew Valley with Dracula? The gothic farming sim, Vampire Rancher, delivers just that. By day, you restore a rundown farm and saloon in a remote Wild West town. By night, you become a vampire hunting for blood. The catch? You need to make the town appealing to humans, because they're your blood supply. With skills like bat transformation and sunlight resistance, you'll expand your town, develop your powers, and explore ancient ruins with a dark Western twist. Capturing the spirit of classic creature collecting games, the creature collecting RPG, Creature Keeper, is a charming top-down adventure. You'll explore the world, discover about 50 different wild creatures, and tame them to become your battle companions. The game combines fast-paced, real-time combat with farm life elements. You can cook treats for your pets, grow stat-boosting plants, and level up your skills, keeping the action lively and engaging. For fans of high-stakes action, we have the post-apocalyptic extraction shooter, Atomic Exile. Set in a harsh desert landscape, you embark on raids to gather weapons, fuel, and food. The game strikes a perfect balance between strategy and action, with stealth, vehicle use, and procedurally generated ruins adding layers of depth. Each run is filled with surprises, turning every raid into a tense and rewarding survival challenge. Let's slow things down with the cozy organizing simulator, Whisper of the House. In this meditative game, you help the residents of a small town clean, organize, and decorate their homes. You'll move furniture, decorate rooms, and uncover little stories about each resident. The game even features time travel elements, where cleaning something in the past can change the present, adding a fascinating layer to this calming experience. Grid-based roguelike, Gidus Zero, is a modern take on the genre where every move is one square, but battles play out in real time. Instead of classic turn-based movement, you dash across the grid, dodging enemy attacks and striking with fast-paced precision. As you explore a bottomless abyss, you'll collect artifacts and spirit companions, with progress carrying over between runs through hub upgrades and new character classes. If you're enjoying this deep dive into modern pixel art, hit that like button to let me know. In the prehistoric Metroidvania, Primal Planet, you play as a prehistoric hunter protecting his family from dinosaurs and cosmic threats. You'll explore varied biomes, from dense jungles to ocean depths, solve nature-based puzzles, and team up with an adorable dino companion who helps in combat. Your spears and fire aren't just for fighting, they're used to overcome environmental challenges in this unique blend of survival and prehistoric sci-fi. Now for something completely different. The musical RPG, Fretless, The Wrath of Riffsun, tells the story of Rob, a musician battling a villain who enslaves bands through the battle of the bands. The gameplay is built around turn-based battles where every move is part of a composition, choosing the right riffs and syncing with the beat powers up your attacks. With detailed pixel art where forests and cliffs dance to the rhythm, and a soundtrack ranging from brutal metal to tender indie, this is an unforgettable musical adventure. The unsettling farming sim, Grimshare, is a strange and compelling game where you manage agriculture in a plague-ridden village. You'll grow crops, care for animals, and work alongside quirky, anthropomorphic locals to save the community. But this isn't just a cozy sim. It has horror undertones and light JRPG-style dungeon battles, making you a lifeline for a town trying to recover from devastation. The tower defense strategy game, the Ember Guardian, is an atmospheric blend of post-apocalyptic daytime strategy and nighttime tower defense. During the day, you manage your camp, build defenses, and gather resources. At night, waves of monsters attack, and you take control of the Ember Guardian in a thrilling twin-stick shooter mode. Every successful night unlocks upgrades, slowly turning your camp into an impenetrable stronghold. In the co-op survival adventure, Tinkerlands, you and up to 3 friends are stranded on mysterious islands. At its core, it's a classic survival game where you build a settlement, craft tools, and practice magic alongside combat. With charming pixel art, diverse biomes, and intuitive online co-op, the game is welcoming for both newcomers and seasoned adventurers alike. The roguelike adventure sequel, Undermine 2, continues the legacy of the original, taking you back into the procedurally generated underground realm of Delvemore. By day, you dig for gold. By night, you fight off waves of dark creatures. A new co-op mode lets 2 players team up, while the game retains the best parts of the original, hub building and run-to-run progression, and adds fresh characters and expanded lore. The Cozy Life. Sim RPG, Welcome to Elderfield, hides mystery and the supernatural beneath its warm atmosphere. You arrive in a small town and take on familiar tasks, farming, fishing, and chatting with locals. But soon, strange things begin to happen. Sunny mornings turn into uneasy nights, and casual conversations give way to eerie encounters, blending slice-of-life simulation with an adventure rooted in myths and folklore. Get ready for a tense co-op expedition in the co-op psychological horror, Whisper Mountain Outbreak. You and up to 4 friends explore the mysterious Bicyc Mountain, where an ancient evil awakens. The gameplay blends survival horror and escape room elements as you gather resources, solve puzzles, and fight off waves of monsters to uncover the mountain's dark secret and escape. Playing horror with friends is a blast. Tag a friend in the comments who you'd team up with to survive this. The hack-and-slash roguelite, Dragon is Dead, is a dark fantasy platformer where you play as a hero who can die and rise again, keeping loot for the next run. The game's style blends inspiration from Diablo, Castlevania, and Dead Cells, creating a grim yet beautiful world. Gameplay focuses on looting gear, discovering artifacts, and developing your character through a fluid, content-rich skill system. The sequel to the cult classic is here. The immersive sim roguelike, Streets of Rogue 2, delivers an even more chaotic and generative experience. Explore a procedurally generated metropolis filled with possibilities, from hacking systems to recruiting allies. With dozens of character classes and 4-player co-op, you can build a house, start a gang, or restore order. Every session becomes a wild story full of absurd encounters. The magical farming sim, Seeds of Calamity, is a warm, pixel art game with JRPG flavor centered around restoring a world in ruins. You build a farm, plant magical crops, and join in seasonal festivals. Your loyal companion, a magical spellbook, assists with quests and even helps during the light. Tactical combat you'll face in dungeons while uncovering artifacts and hidden secrets. The Metroidvania roguelike, Amazing Wizard, is a fast-paced game where you play as a wizard who creates spells by mixing elemental components, unlocking over 120 unique combinations. Procedural generation and kinetic combat come together with a meta-narrative where you're rebuilding your memory. The handcrafted pixel visuals make every spell distinct, ensuring each run is both a creative experiment and a tactical challenge. Here's an unusual mix of cozy farming sim and dark supernatural thriller. The farming sim thriller, Grave Seasons. You're a runaway criminal starting a new life in an idyllic town. By day, you farm and socialize. But once the sun sets, the tone shifts. Now you're hunting a supernatural serial killer. You'll collect clues and make life or death choices that shape the fate of the characters around you. The sequel to the cult classic is back. In the noir detective adventure, Kathy Rain 2, Soothsayer. A private investigator takes on a chilling case involving a serial killer. The pixel art brings a gripping, interactive story to life, filled with cleverly designed puzzles. With rich storytelling, cinematic cutscenes, and professional voice acting, this is a tense and captivating detective story. The sci-fi narrative adventure, Minds Beneath Us, is an atmospheric story set in a neon-drenched cyberpunk megacity. You play as an advanced AI living inside the body of an ordinary man. The game blurs the line between human and machine, raising philosophical questions about consciousness and corporate control. Dialogue takes center stage as you decide whether the host will remain human or become a corporate tool. The Neon Chaos returns in full multiplayer format. The co-op roguelike shooter, Neon Abyss 2, now supports online co-op for up to 4 players, with an expanded arsenal and limitless item synergies. New systems for faith, soul weapons, and cute hatchman pets drastically expand tactical possibilities, making each run feel more dynamic and uniquely your own. The indie world never stands still, and behind these simple visuals often lies something truly powerful. From genre-bending RPGs to deeply atmospheric narrative adventures, modern pixel art is more innovative than ever. So don't judge a game by how many pixels are on screen. One of them just might become the one that stays with you long after the credits roll. This was ZeBlade. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.